Hello, Sharon.
Hey, Lilou, how are you doing?
Awesome. I'm really thrilled to be sharing our sessions together because you are the tour strategist for the Juicy Living Tour. You're bringing a lot of business skills. You have years and years of experience, and I really want to share this whole process and how everything is unfolding, where we need help, and you have tremendous experience, as I just said, in the business realm, but also on an intuitive level. So it's exciting to have an intuitive strategist on board. It's quite different.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm seeing things right now as we talk. I'm always seeing things. But yeah, I am so excited. Every time we talk about this tour, and every time we get a new volunteer or we get someone who gives us encouragement, it is like the energy is just amazing. I mean, when we think about what we have created so far, it's amazing.
It's mind
And
blowing.
and I love being able to talk each week because it's so important. Communication is just so important when you're working on a project together. And it's whether that communication is just you and I talking or information that comes into me or information that comes into you. We have to share that. So I'm so glad we can share some of the things that we're doing to support and create and make this amazing tour happen. And actually, it is happening.
It
It's
is
happening, isn't
happening.
it?
And it takes one person sometimes, and you're that person that, really put that in place and believed in me and say, Lilou, I want to support you. I want to be there. And I want to help you with this. I want to contribute my skills, and I want to thank you for that because I've been playing solo for a long time, so this is big, and I know it's not always easy, especially but the creation and the whole bubbling energy and this big leap into a big dream takes a team effort.
It does. And, I think of you, you're my soul sister. So you're right, but I think when you feel good about something that, sometimes you just know that there are things that you're supposed to be involved in. It's like the universe brings it to us. And I just felt it, after we met and after we talked more and I learned more about what you really want to do, what your big dream was. I just felt that I really wanted to be a part of this. I wanted to be able to share and my time and my expertise and help you embark on that journey, that great journey. And you're on that journey now. I mean, the
Yeah.
tour is happening.
It is happening, and it's interesting what you're just saying right now because this is exactly how Michael Lozier has come in to help and contribute with the deliberate attraction series and how we can attract all those things. Linda came in, Linda from the UK, that just immediately saw that and jumped in as a graphic artist. It was so quick, so right on. There is no thinking process around it.
Yes, yes. And sometimes, like you said, intuitively, you just know that this is something that you're supposed to be a part of. And I know Linda, she just has wonderful energy. I
Oh,
mean, she's just brought so much to this. And like your picture on the airplane, I mean,
oh.
how incredible is that? I mean, this tour is going to go into outer space.
Pimp my ride.
That's
I
right.
love
It'll
it.
be bigger than just global. It'll be like, out of this world.
Well,
So,
what's awesome is that she's operating, as Gay Hendricks would say, in her zone of genius. She's got the talent, and that's people like that I love on the team, and that for me you are, and she is, and Michael is. It's really operating in this place of genius, of beyond the competence and beyond the excellence. Where Linda just sent me yesterday, the logo on the bus, the logo on the plane, without, me asking her, saying anything. She was just in this zone of pure creation, pure
yes,
genius, pure
right.
potentiality. And I'm blown away. I was just blown away on my seat seeing that. How perfect is it to visualize and feel it real?
And it is about, when you talk about creative genius, it is about we all have a genius within us. And sometimes we have this defining moment when, like when I met you, I had this defining moment. And actually, see, I have to thank you because of getting involved with you in this program, my creative genius has just multiplied and multiplied and multiplied, and it's like it's unlimited for me. So I'm enjoying being a part of this, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
And it seems like part of that has been developed, and you were sharing with me the other day, is your intuition being going up. The volume of your intuition going up. My intuition level since I've met you has gone up also. How do you explain that?
I think sometimes when you're think about it. When you put yourself with others who have like interest or who maybe have skills or talents that you want to have or want to develop, then it's like that zone of influence. It's like if you spend a lot of time with really, really successful people, you start becoming more successful yourself. And it's the same thing with people who I think are intuitive, or like many of the people that you've been working with, like Michael Lozier, you've been working with Freeman Michael, Gay Hendricks. I mean, think of how successful all these people are. And every time that you are working or interacting with them, it's raising my energy too. So it's really about getting with people who have an influence with you, and a positive influence. I know that I made a lot of changes in my life the month that I met you, and I made a decision that I only wanted to attract people who had big dreams and who were very positive in their life. And I'm telling you, that's been happening for the last 4 or 5 months. It's been great. So I'll share all my intuition with you as much as you want.
But that's so awesome, you see, because that's what I saw with Linda too, and you. You're coming in with, in the team on a voluntary basis. We're raising the money. And you're all having an impact on your own business. I mean, you're a business consultant. You're an intuitive business consultant. You're doing big things, working with big corporation, getting more clients than ever. Linda is getting contracts right and left. Her skills are being exposed. My intention is to attract the best and most talented people in each of those areas, and people that contribute like that, where we get our talent and genius together.
Right. And that's what's important. I mean, I think that it's learning how to use some of the skills and talents that we've been given, and how to apply that so it helps others. And you're exactly right. And it's about feeling that energy and being in the zone. I call it being in the zone.
Yeah.
And I am totally connected, and I am truly being my authentic self. It's amazing the information that comes into me that I can share with others, or what I can see in the visions that I see. I mean, I had this huge vision for you. I mean, like I said, from the day that I met you and from the day that you shared with me your dream of going on the road and creating this tour, I already knew that it will happen. There's no doubt in my mind. I see it. I feel it. It is going to happen. And all the pieces that we're looking for are going to come together. I mean, look how far we've come just since June.
Yeah, and this is such an important point for any project. We need the Sharron pillars in our project, because as creative and as a person, like me, doing so many things, you need somebody that grounds you to the strategic point, to the business side, to your vision is going to happen and is there. We need to be reminded, and we need, I think, even for spiritual project, and even more for spiritual project, we need that business grounding. We need somebody that is going to be there to even hold the vision, hold the bank accounts, hold this and that, for it to take place and unleash our creativity and unleash our talents.
That's true. That's very true. And I know that it's sometimes people have doubts. And one of my goals when I work with people, and even in working with you and I know how sometimes maybe I've had doubt or you've had doubt, but the goal is to hold the positive energy for the other person. And that's one of the things that I like to think that I'm very good at, is that even though you may be doubtful, I can see the good things around you, and I can continue to encourage you. And then it also brings ideas to me that says, okay, well, if we need to go in this direction, what are some of the action steps that we have to take? And so as a result of that, we've taken a lot of action steps in this whole program, and wow, things happen.
Things
So,
are
you know,
happening. The emails
yes.
are popping. People are wanting to help. Out of the video I did last time, asking people to help and contribute, there's been a flow of emails for translations, for videos being translated during the tour in German, in Spanish, in Croatian, in Japanese, in all those languages. So that shows me how much this is touching people's heart, and people want to be part of it and contribute.
Oh, and and I don't know if I've told you, but I've connected with several of the people that have responded who want to support. And I mean, we have people who want to help with the public relations. We have people who want to help being part of the strategy. We have a lot of professional people, and I mean some professionals who are very popular and successful themselves, who have their own companies, who want to give back to other entrepreneurs. And, I've spoken to quite a few people, and I am so excited about some of the people who have stepped up to say, hey, I want to help. I want to be involved in this project. I want to give back. And I think that's important. Even when you're developing whatever your dream is that part of that is to always give back to those that have helped you, and give back to those that in the community that are going through the similar steps that we've been going through. But also in just talking about that, I'm looking here at my list, because I had a list of things that I wanted to make sure that we addressed today. And we worked hard to put together a sponsorship program, and sponsorship mainly for corporations or companies that would find that what you're doing, this area of inspiring everyday inspiration for everyday people. There's a lot of companies out there today that also want to be what I call conscious corporations, and they want to be a part of helping the world to be more positive, and to be able to sort of spread that positive thinking, and that you can overcome challenges. And so we've been targeting some companies that we want to hopefully talk to in the future that might find aligning themselves with you would be real positive. And as a result, they'll get a lot of exposure and traffic and benefits to their company as well. Mm-hmm. And so, our sponsorship programs, I think what maybe a lot of people may not know, but if you actually are looking to feature your company, that by becoming a sponsor with you, they get, you're going to do an interview, you're going to interview them, you're going to talk about their corporation. If they're in one of the tour cities that you're going into, it's possible that, you could go in and share what their company looks like, how happy their employees are. I mean, that's a huge benefit. And I'm really excited that we've put together something like that. Mm. And then in the meantime, we put together a donation level that if someone just wanted to, donate money and so forth.
So let's hold on a second on the sponsorship, because I think maybe some people watching have, or might be in touch with corporations that are awesome, that totally want to be part of this. And if you do, contact us. And we'll contact them. If you have some connections with the CEOs and the VPs of marketing, please let us know, because that's the exact kind of support that we also need. So that's one thing with sponsorship.
Oh, that's true.
And also sponsorship, if you have skills in sales, if you have skills, we're looking for sponsorship managers, sponsorship expert that can manage the sponsorship portfolio, and I can really, maybe spend a few hours every day or a day out of the week making those phone calls and sharing about the Juicy Living Tour, sharing those packages that Sharron put together that are so awesome, so rewarding for the sponsors. So